Welcome to part 44 of Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we finished off the television trip and now we're setting up for the hot pot celebration for the downfall of Madarame. So with that said, I do believe we just need to talk to Sojiro.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner. Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around. Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So, I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Yeah, just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland, but I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? All right, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him.
Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him? You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, It sure ain't 'cause of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader. Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. On's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now, but what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean. Oh, you straight up said it. Well, in her case, her looks totally make up for her overbearing personality.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still... It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
And with that eventful day, we don't have any confidants to go to, actually. We can't even leave LeBlanc. But we do, however, have a picture. And this is only exclusive to Royal. For every single party, or I should say some festivity, Royal will have a picture or some commemorative photo. Always happens. But whatever the case, we cannot leave the attic whatsoever. Hell, we can't even leave downstairs. Also, we can't even do any training. Cause, yeah. We're not gonna be able to do anything at all. We could at least get the plant. That's the only thing we can do. See what I mean by Royal kinda limits us? Although, in this case, the Temperance Confidant rank was also limited in 5 vanilla. But there are other times when Royal limit us too. However, we're going back to jail, y'all! So let's get back to the prison cell!
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
And since we are now at rank 5 with the main story, we now get more slots, equal up to a total of 10. And I do believe 12 is the maximum, but still, with 10 slots and a lot of level, you could probably max out strength no problem, provided you get more fusions later on in the story.
It's almost time.
Also, things are about to get a little bit more serious, because all of Makoto's stalking is about to culminate into the next palace.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Well, Yusuke is out of LeBlanc, but here's the thing. We're getting closer and closer to where we eventually have Yusuke as a confidant, not just a party member, and God forbid that is a well-needed thing. But from here on in, the Sayori will be a part of LeBlanc for this game and also the next game. In fact, it will be, well, in the corner until, that is, Persona 5X, where Sojiro's restaurant isn't even in the game. That's probably one of the reasons why I'll never play that game, but that's not the point. Point of the matter is, thanks to Yusuke, now Sojiro will have Sayori there. More importantly, as you do get more confidant ranks, there are going to be some things different about LeBlanc, to the point where LeBlanc will be your permanent hideout. So, on that note, since we literally have nothing else better to do, we could pretty much do some confidant ranks. That's the only thing that we can do today, considering that there's not much left to do for today, since everything of importance is going to happen, well, eventually.
Hey.
So, with that said, we've got ourselves also a Mementos mission. We're going to have to do this one as well, so that way we can actually get the Mementos missions out of the way so we can max out Mishima. Also, this one involves having to go through Lucky 777, where you will end up hearing about the store clerk. Actually, no, I don't think we know about the store clerk, but actually it's more along the lines of the store clerk in question we got the actual info on. We just need to beat him down. I thought it was like you got to find the info and then you got to beat him now, but no, we got the name of the guy and all we have to do is just beat him down and get it over with once we get to Mementos. And speak of the devil, we would also have our own dealings with Mementos because we will have to go straight to Mementos after we get rank 7 with Takumi. And not just rank 7 with her, I think rank 8 with a few other people, and there's some rank 7s there that will need Mementos as well. So on that note, I think we need to go on ahead and go see Takemi. Let's see who else is available. Anna's available too, but we'll just go on ahead and get her settled so that way we can knock that out and get it over with. Or we can just go over to the Underground Mall, whichever one comes first. Either way, I was going to save, but never mind, I'm not. In fact, let me check out the... Oh, yeah, that's right. I just realized that Han is still at level 6. So, I'm going to worry about her a little bit later. And like I said, I also worried about having to... I just realized I had to go on ahead and get Tai out of the way. So that way we could go on ahead and get her requests going. And once we get her requests going, that's going to be the end of that. And now, we're going to have to choose to do the clinical trial. And we needed a level 4 charm in order for to actually... I think it was level 3. Level 3 or level 4. 4 would be the best one in order for you to actually do this. So that way you can go on ahead and go into Mementos to solve this problem.
Please head to the exam room.
Eventually I will once we get the Palace of Kanashiro's done. But she is planning on resigning. And the only reason she's resigning is because Oimata is doing everything humanly possible. The second option is what you ask about. Is what you're going to ask her. Well, actually, the second option, it doesn't really matter if it's the first or the second option. I think it's the option next to it that matters, because I think she says that she'll have no allies somewhere along the line.
Same here.
But the only reason why she's trying so hard to help Miwa, who she thinks is now dead, is because of the fact that she herself was a kid who was constantly sick and constantly in and out of hospitals. So she wanted to become a doctor to make sure that no one else would have to go through what she had to go through. So, just choose I'm your ally, and that will increase the confidant rank. Well, it doesn't yet. Not until we get the Mementos mission, which we're about to do right about now. So the next answer you will see is when she asks, well, aside from this question, which isn't going to do any good, because it's not going to do anything, because it doesn't move the change. But what will move the change is when she asks the question, when you, oh well, actually, when you ask her about the guy that's setting her up. Doesn't matter which one you choose.
What are you trying to do?
She will just outright tell you. So the guy in question is Soichi Oimata. So now that we know who it is, all we need to do is just do the Mementos request, bad medicine, and we are good to go. Alright. Anybody in the nighttime? Well, don't look like it. It's pretty much the Phantom Thieves just discussing what's going on. That's basically what's going on right now. So, we've got... Wow, what is this? I think Mishima's raising another level. Okay. I think that'll work. So we're practically halfway done with Mishima now. Yep, we are halfway done with Mishima. We might as well go on ahead and do that. And eventually, if we see EY and also see Torinosuke, we'll deal with him too. We'll deal with them too, since both of them will show up on a Sunday night. So let's see. It seems that now that we're at the halfway point for him, we've got to finish up Ryuji and we got to work on it as well. And what we're doing here does not matter. It does not matter at all because we got to take out some more Mementos missions in order for to raise his confidant rank. So now we've got Mishima's Desperation, which increases the experience points for the backup. So from here on in, any experience points you get for your characters will be given to your backup. However, we got the max rank gift, so it's pretty much going to be max experience for everyone, front and back, even if they aren't participating. So therefore, it's not going to matter. And this dude, constantly picking on Mishima, well, that's going to change in a little bit. So on that note, he's going to continue his resolve about helping people. But you'll start to see that he's starting to get a bit of a power trip. Like I said, there's not much that's going to increase Mishima except doing Mementos missions. So we're basically going to probably get him before or in the middle of summer. Or if not anything, we'll probably end up having him done in September. So, with that said, it is the 13th.
Hi.
And of course, Akechi meets up with us. And he's trying to be our friend and stuff. But I wouldn't trust this man as far as I could throw him. And with the amount of work I've been doing with push-ups and sit-ups, oh yeah, Joker can throw that guy a long way. We need to go to the gym, though. That's what we need to do as well. And here's the thing. This guy, the weirdo that's in Kichioji, the weird guy in Kichioji, that is a new not confidant rank, that's a new Mementos mission. Yes, that is exclusive to Royal. And that only happens on this day, or at least it starts on this day. So all you have to do is, at night, ask about the old man in Kichioji and you'll be just fine. And I'll probably focus on that once we get to that part. But for right now, we've got school.
Give it a try.
So, you talk about changing your hair. Green would be the color. Because no matter what you dye your hair, every time you wash it out, it's gonna look green. Always. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. So on that note, we've pretty much gotten most of the quiz questions done. And now the only thing that is left is continuing on with the entirety of the week until we actually got an opportunity for us to hang out with our confidants. Also, with our quiz question done, it's time for us to continue on our day with a cutscene.
Oh good, you haven't gone home yet. Nijime-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
Oh, right, it's this particular cutscene. We're going to be going over to the student council building on the 3rd floor. And all we have to do is just go up a floor. Or just fast travel, it doesn't matter. Classroom 3 is where we need to be. And more importantly, the building in question is going to be around this corner here. And if it's the scene that I think it is, get ready for a facepalm moment involving Ryuji. Not just any facepalm moment, it's a goddammit Ryuji facepalming moment. That's all that needs to be said. So let's get in and talk to Makoto.
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean?
We screwed up.
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Well, that's a goddammit everybody moment. Because she has been eavesdropping on us ever since Kamoshida's defeat. And she's been eavesdropping even more since Madarame's defeat. And now she's cornered us. Well, goddammit indeed. In fact, she had the phone recording as she was encountering us in the last part. Oops. Well, it was at this moment that we knew we fucked up, so it doesn't really matter what we answer anyway at this point.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you? I believe that time would just be wasted. Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
That idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto? On Takamaki? And you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame? I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this? All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
So now we are strong-armed in the debt of Makoto. And not just that, we are strong-armed into a literal light deadline. So yeah, there's not much we can do at this point. It's basically a light deadline that if we don't get things that she needs done within a certain week, we are SOL. So on that note, we'll probably end it here. And definitely she's going to try to do whatever it is she wants to do. But now we've got Akechi, and I'm going to have to deal with him in the next part of Persona 5 Royal. This is RVMan985. Peace out, and take care. Yeah, we screwed up royally. Especially Ryuji, claiming we're the Phantom Thieves and all.